So on paper, I am a certified personal trainer, a certified nutritional coach, a certified corporate wellness specialist, certified wellness program coordinator. I've been a personal trainer on paper now for, damn, 11 years. Nutritional coach, yeah, about 11 years. I got them around the same time. I became a certified trainer because when I was in the Navy, I was stationed at a command to where we were forced to do command PT. And it seemed like there was no way out of it. And I didn't want to be the command fitness leader, the CFL. So I said, man, if I become a certified trainer, maybe they'll leave me alone and let me do my own thing. And that didn't work at all. As soon as I got to my next command, they said, hey, you're going to be a CFL. I heard you was a certified trainer. And I was like, man, who told you that? He said, I saw it on your Instagram. Okay. So the plan didn't work. Corporate wellness specialist and wellness program coordinator, I still, even though I work in higher ed, I wanted that side, that HR side. And I was always into like EAP programs, those employee assistance programs. And, some organizations offer discounts on gym memberships. I remember National did that with the Boys and Girls Club. Some, organizations have facilities on, site, things like that. So just being able to create a wellness program for employees to help people be more active and healthier was always a passion. The problem is I suck when it comes to that because I always take the hard road. Like real, if we were in the office together, I would put all the copiers and the coffee machines on like the third floor and shut the elevators down in between 9 to 5. And you gotta walk. you gotta walk up them stairs, man. Get them steps in. And I would spam you with emails, but I'll make it worth your while. I'll offer you an Apple Watch or something, free one if you did so many steps or, something, right? Something that would get people up and to be active because I personally believe that, that leads to a better quality of life, man. Like me personally with the laundry list of injuries that I have, I can say it now because we're in 2025. I'll be 46 this year. The more active I am, the less pain that I'm in. So me being that, and I say on paper, it's because I don't practice it. I'm not going to get on social media and tell you what you should do because this is the only way. I don't know any of that. I am my only client. I'm my number one client. I keep my search current because you never know. You got to have options out here. And I got a 12-year-old son. So if he decides to get into this, I got you. I got the knowledge. Right? And then now I have my own space to where if I wanted to turn things up, I can bring some clients in here, be good to go. But I'm on paper and I know these things. So pro tip 114, track your numbers. And what does that mean? That means your macros, your micros. And trust me, I know I was the same person that when somebody would be like, man, track your macros and your micros and macro, I hated it. I didn't like hearing it. It just seemed like it was just too much. But then I started doing it. I had a buddy that worked out at a gym back in like 2012. And he told me about just, start carb cycling. And I saw the results so quick. And I started that. And I think the leanest I had ever been is when I was low carb. Now, like I say, everything is not a one size fits all. Like carb cycling and lower carbs is not for everybody, but it had worked for me. So I can't tell the next person if it's going to work for them. I just tell you what worked for me. Here you go. Use it if you think it might help you. So yeah, track your numbers. And it does seem overwhelming because soon as somebody told me that, I was like, man, I ain't doing all that, man. It just seems like it's too much. So look at it like this. Look at it like a bank account. Are you tracking the money that you're spending or the money that you're depositing? You're the bank, right? If you're not, say if some of y'all keep y'all money under the mattress. Are you tracking those sports scores? A lot of y'all be debating about who's the GOAT of this sport. And you know every stat. Track your numbers, man. Social media, people be tracking their likes, their views, their shares, man. A lot of people got it down to a science. Track what you're putting into your body. And I personally think you'll see those benefits. Now, how? A lot of people say how. They think you got to get out a pen and paper, man, a protractor or something like that. Nah, I got the Apple Watch. So is it accurate? I don't know. But at least I got an estimate of how many calories that I'm burning per workout, rested calories. My watch is telling me everything. You don't need that, but I'm just saying that works for me. Sometimes I just need to have a visual to know what I'm doing. There's a lot of different apps that you can use to, you can plug in what you're eating, right? I just, and it's been around for a while, and the world is trying to trend towards AI. So they got a lot of different apps to where you can just take a picture of the food that you're eating and it'll give you a rough idea. And I'm trying 3 different ones because I want to see which one is more accurate. And when I take a picture, sometimes you got to add in certain things in order to get the number. But if you take something like something simple, chicken breast, broccoli, things like that, it'll give you a number. So you already, if you're looking at the package on certain things and make sure you read those packages right too, because sometimes we don't look at the serving size, we'll look at the lower number. But if you're putting things in your body and you're looking at the package and then you have that food that you eat and you take a picture, you already know what you're burning. You'll know what you're bringing in. It'll make it easy for you. So pro tip 114, track your numbers, man. Like I said, I'm not here to tell people what they should, what they shouldn't do, but we know, and it's always the beginning of the year, it's the biggest push. And when we don't see overnight results, we wonder why. You got to track your numbers. Now, over the years, I've done that. Then in 2020 until, 2024, yeah, still towards the end, I was real high, I was doing a lot of cardio. So I needed to bring the carbs in because I was burning so much cardio just running the stairs, and I do my circuits and things like that. Now I'm toning it down a little bit. I want to go back, get a little leaner, so I'm lower carb now. Is it tough to get back into it? First couple of days it was, but me, I just know me. I know how my science works. So as soon as I started doing lower carb, for me, I was a student, like I was working on my doctorate at one point, and lower carb was the best thing possible because it helped me get focused. I had more energy. I wasn't as on edge, but like I said, that's just me. That's what it did for me physically. It might not be like that for you. But at the very least, if you have an idea of what you're putting into your body and what you're supposedly burning, it'll kind of give you a guide on what you need to do. So when people say, hey man, that just seems like a lot. Look at it like a bank account, right? If somebody, at work, if they told you they weren't going to pay you, you'd know. So, it's just like that. Your body, if you don't pay your body with what you're putting into your body, it'll tell you, like very loudly, to be honest with you.